I'm curious, do you find the fall and this time of year a little bit harder for you to stick to your nutritional game plan? So wanted to go over that with you today because fall should be fun. Fall can be nutrient dense and you can still have plenty of yummy foods that you enjoy and adhere to your program and hopefully stick to your lifestyle goals. So I'm Jaime Monsen. I'm the health coach at our Midlothian office here at PartnerMD. And what I wanted to do is just kind of walk through a couple things when it comes to the fall and how things sort of start changing this time of year. Fall is fun and the weather gets cooler. This time of season brings in maybe some specific things. I know pumpkin is a huge one this time of year. We've got pumpkin drinks over at the fancy coffee places. If you're a Starbucks drinker and you're looking for maybe the holiday desserts that are coming up, but then we also get a lot of food within the grocery store that are labeled like this too. We've got caramel, we got pumpkin, we've got apples, and it's all kind of dancing around us all the time. And so this gets a little tricky. So when it comes to this time of year, what happens is we get really focused on things like heavy carbs, comfort food, right? It gets a little cooler. So this time of year, that will start to increase on us. So we have to be kind of mentally prepared. And then sugar actually really goes up this time of year. What also happens here is that we naturally become a little bit more social. So what's interesting is social eating actually goes up 44% this time of year. And that's going to have a huge impact on your health goals. So if you're trying to lose weight or maintain your A1C levels, that gets tricky when nutrition makes such a big impact on us, right? That's a huge number. But what also happens this time of year, activity goes down. So that's not helping us either. So sunsets maybe a little earlier, you're not getting out for that evening walk. So we really need to be aware of both things. But let's emphasize a little bit on sugar, because sugar is, I would say, the most potent for us, right? It has the most impacts on our health. It really increases your blood sugar fluctuations. You're going to gain weight and have a little bit more trouble maintaining your goals. So let's talk a little bit about your sugar limits at first. So from a female to a male, is going to be about 6 to 9 teaspoons a day. This is a maximum, and I like to call it limitations, not a goal, a little different, because we're not supposed to hit this daily, and we definitely don't want to exceed this daily. For those who are tracking in grams, that's going to be about 25 grams for a female and 35 grams for a male. However, keep in mind if your A1C levels are up, so meaning you're a type 2 diabetic, just because you're a male, you don't want to sit there and hit that 35. You may want to be lowering yourself down. If children are in your home and you're looking at this as well, children should not be exceeding 25 grams in a day. So again, that's 6 teaspoons in a day. But I think it's important for us to talk about, how to eat well. Because pumpkin's the most popular food this time of year. You're gonna go pumpkin picking, that's wonderful. Maybe you're looking for a specific pumpkin treats. Maybe it's a coffee, maybe it's a cake, things of that nature. So we can be smart with it because pumpkin does have benefits. It's high antioxidant. So that's very beneficial for our health. Contains higher in vitamin C, so it helps with collagen and your immune system. It also has potassium, which is going to help with your blood pressure. It even has vitamin A, which helps with your immunity and helps with your eye health. And hey, pumpkin tastes good, right? So you don't want to dodge these things. We just want to strategically plan more frequent, healthier options for us. And my rule is never say never. You can always have that slice of true pumpkin pie if that's what you want. Never say never, but balance out your life a little bit. So it's important to get creative with recipes. And that's kind of what I wanted to share more with you today is how can I put these yummy things in, but stay on my program. So let's get a little creative with things like a pumpkin protein coffee. You can actually find Premier Protein shakes pre-made. They come in a little bottle about this big, and they actually are flavored in pumpkin. And wow, you've just avoided all of that added sugar from Starbucks in the morning. What other things I encourage people to do is have a little bit more creativity in the kitchen with stuff. So I just made a low carb pumpkin protein muffin. It was delicious. This one was so simple and it was fun. The whole house loved it. My husband, my kids. It was healthy. It had great pumpkin flavor, got that little kick in that you're searching for. There's also cupcakes that you can do this way. I do tell people, take your time when you Google these things. I am not a chef, so I'm gonna look for something a little easier. So that's what I choose to do and take a little bit more time, but I use my keywords. So a lot of keywords when you're looking for a healthier option. Low carb. I love the word paleo. Paleo is also really nice if you have any dairy issues. But again, if you don't, you can supplement the true dairy product in there if that's not what you have in your home. Whole30 is a great keyword too when searching. Sugar-free. Of course, if you're limiting sugar or you're type 2 diabetic. I love crock pot recipes. Again, I like mine kind of simple. I'm not a big chef. I don't want a lot of time in the kitchen. So you can find some yummy ones. Like I included the lemon chicken one. This is paleo, Whole30 friendly. So again, my keywords that I really look for, because I know they're going to be cleaner and use less processed foods in the ingredient list, right? We're trying to get rid of a lot of those types of things, and I'm not trying to add any kind of sugar. One of my favorites, my family loved, my daughter absolutely loved this. It was 5 ingredients. And again, not a chef, 5 ingredients. Slow cooker apple chicken. If you're a pasta person, get creative, use zoodles. Zoodles are great. So maybe you're using spaghetti, but this time you're using zoodles. I would also suggest some good pumpkin seeds, because we know, as I stated, pumpkin offers us a lot of healthy and nutrient-rich foods. Anytime I've made these, they go pretty quick. So they're a great snack to have. And again, you can enjoy this time of year. We just have to get a little creative. So pumpkin is everywhere, but you can find it in healthy options. So get creative, use the keywords, find low carb, find sugar-free, add in some protein when you're making these things. So don't not have fun. Just be aware of what it looks like for you so that you have success. You don't feel like you're falling backwards, but you're still enjoying the flavors of this time of year, because fall's fun, but it can also be enriched with nutrient-dense foods. So we just have to be smart consumers and get a little creative in the kitchen. And the more you kind of dabble with it, you're going to find some things that you really like and probably the family really likes, and you're all going to be better off for it. So I hope this was helpful. I hope this points you guys in the right directions. Feel free to drop below more comments or questions. If you need more help with recipes, let me know. Thanks for following PartnerMD on our YouTube channel. Like it and follow us for more information.